What if I told you that one of the world's most famous monuments is also one of its greatest unsolved mysteries? What if I told you that no one truly knows why Stonehenge exists, or how it was built thousands of years ago with rocks heavier than elephants, carried from miles away without any modern machines? Get ready, because today we're diving deep into the heart of this ancient enigma. In the rolling green hills of Wiltshire, England, stands a silent giant, Stonehenge. It's a breathtaking circle of massive stones, some standing over 20 feet tall, arranged with a precision that continues to baffle scientists, historians, and engineers even today. For 5,000 years, these stones have watched the seasons turn, guarding their secrets from the world. The biggest question, of course, is why? Why go to such extraordinary lengths to build this specific structure in this specific place? Let's start with one of the most popular theories. Stonehenge was an ancient observatory, a sophisticated calendar carved from stone. The entire monument is perfectly aligned with the movements of the sun and the moon. Imagine standing there on the longest day of the year, the summer solstice. As the sun peaks over the horizon, its first rays slice directly through the heart of the monument, striking the central altar stone. It's a celestial event so precise it feels intentional, as if the builders were trying to capture the power of the sun itself. And it's not just the summer solstice. The winter solstice sunset is just as significant, aligning perfectly with other key stones. Was this a way for ancient farmers to track the seasons, to know when to plant their crops and when to harvest? Or was it something more profound, a way to connect with the cosmic cycles of the universe, to feel a part of something larger than themselves? But the story doesn't stop with the stars. Another compelling theory suggests that Stonehenge was a place of healing, a prehistoric Lourdes. Archaeologists have discovered numerous human remains buried around the site, many of which show signs of serious illness or injury. What's fascinating is that these people weren't all local. Isotope analysis of their teeth reveals they traveled from as far away as the Alps and the Mediterranean. Why would people who were sick and in pain undertake such a grueling journey? The blue stones, the smaller stones in the inner circle, are particularly significant here. They were brought from the Preseli Hills in Wales, a location ancient folklore associated with magical healing waters and sacred springs. Did people believe these stones held curative powers? Were they carried over 150 miles to create a center for pilgrimage and recovery, a place where the sick could seek a miracle? Of course, when a mystery is this old and this grand, you're bound to get some more imaginative explanations. And let's be honest, they're fun to explore. Legends passed down through the centuries whisper that Stonehenge wasn't built by humans at all. One story, popularized by the 12th century writer Geoffrey of Monmouth, claims the wizard Merlin magically transported the stones from Ireland where they had been assembled by giants. And then there are the modern myths. With its perfect geometry and astronomical alignments, it's no surprise that some people believe Stonehenge was a guide for ancient astronauts, a landing pad for visitors from beyond our world. While there's no scientific evidence for these ideas, they speak to the sheer awe that Stonehenge inspires. It feels like it was built by something beyond the ordinary. And that brings us to the biggest logistical puzzle of all, the how. How on earth did they do it? Let's put this into perspective. The largest stones, the sarsens, weigh up to 40 tons each. That's the equivalent of 6 adult elephants. These were quarried from about 20 miles away. The smaller bluestones, weighing a mere 2 to 4 tons each, were brought from over 150 miles away in Wales. And all of this happened long before the invention of the wheel, long before iron tools were available. Can you even begin to imagine the human effort involved? Archaeologists have experimented with various techniques to figure it out. They believe the builders may have used a combination of wooden sledges rolling over logs, or perhaps they moved them on greased tracks. To raise them upright, they would have dug massive holes with one sloping side, slid the stone in, and then used ropes made of plant fibers and sheer manpower to pull it into a vertical position. Then, to place the heavy lintel stones on top, they might have built enormous timber platforms or slowly raised them up using a system of levers and counterweights. It wasn't magic. It was genius-level engineering, project management, and a staggering amount of communal dedication. It would have taken hundreds, if not thousands, of people, working for generations, all united by a single powerful purpose that we have since forgotten. The mystery deepens when we look at what surrounds Stonehenge. It wasn't an isolated structure. Recent archaeological surveys using ground-penetrating radar have revealed that Stonehenge was just the centerpiece of a vast, complex ritual landscape. We found evidence of other stone and wood circles nearby, ancient pathways, and hundreds of burial mounds. One of the most significant discoveries is Durrington Walls, a massive settlement just 2 miles away which housed the builders of Stonehenge. Archaeologists found evidence of feasting there, suggesting that building the monument was accompanied by huge communal gatherings and ceremonies. It seems Stonehenge was part of a larger sacred journey, perhaps one that symbolized the transition between the land of the living at Durrington Walls and the realm of the ancestors, represented by the stone circle itself. Was it a gateway between life and death? As we peel back the layers, we don't get a single, simple answer. Instead, we get a richer, more complex picture. Stonehenge probably wasn't just one thing. It was likely an astronomical calendar, a temple for sun worship, a center for healing, a monument to the ancestors, and a symbol of immense power and unity all at once. Each generation may have added its own meaning, its own purpose, its own stones to the story. The more we uncover, the deeper the mystery grows. Who were these people who dedicated their lives to this incredible project? What beliefs drove them? Why does it stand aligned so perfectly with the universe itself? Stonehenge remains one of humanity's oldest and most profound riddles, a message carved in stone that 5 millennia of time has never been able to erase. It's a testament to the enduring power of human ingenuity, faith, and our eternal quest to understand our place in the cosmos. So what do you think Stonehenge truly was? A temple of the stars, a prehistoric hospital, a monument to the dead, or something far beyond our modern understanding? Let me know your theories in the comments below. I'd love to read what you think about this incredible mystery. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed exploring the secrets of Stonehenge, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more adventures into the world's greatest mysteries. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next deep dive. Until next time, keep asking questions.